This is the Real Deal podcast where we cast away the ordinary and dive deep into the world of fishing.
I'm Nick Dorico,
And I'm Jay Duffy.
and this is episode 1 of the Real Deal podcast.
Gangsta, that erasable. This bitch listen to too much Beyonce. She really thinks she irreplaceable.
What do you think the number one common mistake is right now in fishing when you're a beginner?
I
Take
feel
your
like
guess.
they don't tie their stuff on hard enough, and then when they cast it, it breaks off, and they're like, "Oh man, why did it break?"
Yeah, I actually made up my own knot. You know that, right?
Really?
So it's the normal fisherman's knot with like an extra. It's like re-secured in the middle. You go back through, and then you tie two real knots again on it.
No, mine not. It's so you do one like the first part of the shoe, and then you twist it, and then you tighten that, and then you do the first step again, and it doesn't break that often.
That often is crazy. I think people fishing in the mid-afternoon, bro. People who fish in the mid-afternoon.
They're tripping.
Yeah.
Unless you're me, because then I catch 8 fish in a nursing
Oh, dude. Bro, but
Not
mid-afternoon, it's just too hot in the summer. It's just too hot in the summer.
You're just frying, like you're a freaking McDonald's French fry, and it's
Yeah.
like the fish are just like, "No, I already ate, fella. I don't want your food." Unless
It's
they're like stupid bass, because bass aren't the brightest bulbs. No,
Yeah.
sunfish are the stupidest fish ever. They're brain dead. They just eat anything that they see, bro. You can put the damn hook in the water, and they'll eat it. Just hook, just drop it in. Oh, fish! I want to eat that. Pulls it out with a freaking hook, fish on the hook. Like,
Fishing in the wrong location's a big one too. That's on there.
yeah,
That's
people
on there.
could go be like, oh, it's a body of water. I'm gonna go fishing. There could very well be no fish in there because
Yeah.
people just take the fish out of the water or
Yeah.
don't stock it.
For realsers.
Just
Nah,
like that
but
freaking creek that we went to.
there's
I don't know, no fish in here.
you gotta look for structure. That's like the main one, like
That's
tall
what we sit
grass,
around. That's what we sit
rocks, and
Literally anything.
if there's trees on the bank of the water, like my spot that I go to like so often has a tree in the water, and you can just drop it down right into the shade, and they'll just bite because
No.
they need to get out of that sun.
Yeah, the bass. If you're fishing in the summer, you just got to be in the shadows. That's where you got to cast because that's where they're all sitting. 'Cause they
Yeah.
don't like the warm water that much, bro.
That much.
Hot take: trout. They're like the rich people of the water because they're like, oh no, I'm dying. I've been out of the water for.
I
15
actually
seconds."
I saw a video like that the other day.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the water.
And then
I
the
think I
trout
died."
and then the bass are like, "Let me get back in this joint."
Concrete.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Uh-huh.
the bass, they don't care. That you
Yeah.
no, you can backflip a bass, bonk its head on a rock, severe brain trauma, and it will just swim off like normal. No, a sunfish, I was in my hand, it flopped out of my hands, hit a rock, 3 rocks in fact, and then it just swam away.
All right. Gear we use: spinning versus bait casting. Bait casting or spinning? What do you like better?
Spinning.
Spinning's better, in my opinion. Bait
What-
casting,
what
you
about-
can.
What about conventional reels in the ocean?
Conventional reels are really good for trolling off back boats and casting super far if you can get used to them. You can cast so far if you can get used to the
No, I think the spinning reels, they're just like, they're more beginner friendly. They're way easier to use. Like, I feel like, because bait casters are a pain. Because, like, every
Editor
3
bleep
casts,
that out. Editor bleep that out.
Bro, every 3 casts, it burns nest. And you gotta go, ooh. And then, it's like, what is it? It's not the drag, it's like the other, you have like 3, like, dials on it that you have to, like, tighten and loosen to be perfectly. Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind
There's the drag, and then there's a different one for the weight of the terminal tackle. So the terminal
Yeah.
tackle, as in like the hook, the lure, the
yeah.
weight. So you have to put that on, right? And then you have to put the drag,
Yeah,
whatever.
but with the spinning reels, it's literally just you flip up the bail, you tighten the drag, and just
Launch it.
it's
Yep.
so much easier. No, you know what the most annoying thing is? Have you ever like rigged up your whole rod, but you didn't put the line under the bail, and then it's just like you have to redo the whole thing?
What? How
It's-
have you not? How have you done that before? I would actually love to know how you've done that before.
What do you mean?
I've
I do
literally
that
never done that
Quite
once.
often. You've never done that,
No,
bro.
bro. Oh my.
Everyone I've
Yeah,
asked hasn't done that.
Yeah, you're the only one. All right. Best rod in your opinion. Just you're gonna give me your two best rods. Your best rod for freshwater and best most diverse rod for saltwater.
What do you mean? Like the specific rod?
No, just tell me what you think just like the best creek fishing is.
The best creek fishing rod?
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, the Ugly Stick GX2.
I know, it's so
Fire.
it's
So-
just so
For
good.
$40.
It's just
For $40.
yeah. Yeah,
You don't
it's the
need
most
anything more. It's
Yeah.
not that sensitive, but like, if you're gonna be catching bass on it, the bass are gonna make the damn thing bend in half anyways. So it's like, why not just get that? it's
and
not gonna
you
break.
could
It's
use
not
it
gonna break.
you can use it for like decent surf fishing too. You could catch kingfish on it. You could catch like small like kingfish like
Spot.
foot long spot, whatever.
Foot long spot, bro. This ain't Subway.
No, I meant foot long
I know.
kingfish.
Kingwit, I love Kingwit.
Bro.
No, it's a diverse rod that you can really
Yeah.
just use anyway.
I'm going to get I think the best surf fishing rod is just a 10-foot ugly stick. I don't care what it is, just a 10-foot like medium heavy ugly stick rod. That's it. But right now
Dark
I have a
matter.
9 I have a
Dark matter
9-footer.
makes good rods.
I have a 9-footer
Yeah, I have an 8-foot.
wait, what do I have? I have a medium heavy
I think you
9-foot
have, yeah.
big water. That's what I have.
Yeah.
And it's Shakespeare. I think it's actually pretty good.
I've heard,
Don't ask me where I got it. Just do not ask me where I got it.
and I wonder, we both got our rods from the same place.
Yep.
No, I've
Yeah.
heard that dark matter makes really good rods. They're just really expensive.
Yep. At some point, we're definitely trying to get Tackle to the people on this podcast. So
Yeah, that
share
would
it,
be sick.
share it. Get all your fishing people into this, because we're coming out with more episodes as soon as
That would be
possible.
sick. That would be actually sick.
That would be so cool. But we actually do have one secured guest already that we're gonna have probably on the
Within the
4th or
next few
5th episodes. Yeah, 4th or 5th maybe.
We want to bang a few out first. Before
Yeah,
Get any guesses.
definitely. All right. Best fish to catch. What do you think?
I think striper. They're really fun to catch. Bass. Honestly, any type of bass is just really fun to catch. Trout.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Eh.
You know what the
They're
worst
alright.
fish to catch? Freaking bluegill, bro.
No. Sunfish, bro.
Sunfish, they're the worst.
But I
wanna-
do
wanna
like
try
striped
and get
bass.
crappie fish.
We did catch a 42-inch, me and him, 42-inch striped bass.
30-pound striped bass. It was wild.
Yeah, editor pop up the video on screen. Maybe. I don't really know.
Picture.
I feel like putting that on there. But
Picture.
yeah, put the picture on there.
That was honestly probably the best fishing moment.
It was the best fishing moment of my dude. It was
It
so
was so good.
heavy. It broke my reel too. It broke my reel.
I know, bro's reel got burned, bro. Because
I-
the line was like 20-pound line. That thing was like
It was like
30.
oh crap. It was like 20, maybe 30 pound, but it was like really rubbery.
Shout out to that kid that helped us get it back in the water, bro.
Yeah. If
That
you're
kid's
out
a
there
G, bro.
listening, yeah, he was really nice. If you're out there listening, give me money.
Bro, another mistake is when people use freshwater rods in the ocean.
Dude, I never see this, but me and him were down for the 4th of July, and we saw this kid casting into 1 foot of water with a
with a lake rod, like a
Yeah,
trout rod.
like a
I'm not
Shakespeare
I'm not
trout
trying to, like,
rod.
yeah.
We're
I'm
not trying to be
diss
mean,
this
but
kid.
like, yeah,
We're just explaining what happened.
yeah. So he cast it into 1 foot of water, and every time he would reel it back, he was using too heavy of a weight. So he thought he had a fish on every
His
time.
rod was like bending in half because it was so
Because he
heavy.
he had too heavy of a weight on.
Yeah, that was.
You're pretty down bad if you're gonna do that. I'm sorry to say. He did end up catching like 2 fish though.
He caught 2 or 3, yeah. So, I remember that day, me, you, and my dad, we caught like 40 fish.
Yeah, I caught like 13. I caught no fish, and then
For
I
the
ended
first,
up
like,
catching.
2 hours. And
Yeah.
then the last 30 minutes, you caught like 15.
I caught
I
up to you,
caught-
bro.
No, I caught 15.
Yeah, we both
Dad
caught
caught-
15.
Yeah, me and my dad both caught 15. And you
No, I caught 15 or 13 or whatever. I don't 13,
Did
whatever.
we just catch like 45 fish?
Yeah.
It was like half spot, half kingfish, and like 2, what are those things? Like
Dogfish.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. That
And
was
we
a
did
really
we
good
did
day.
find out that you can take spot that you catch to bait shops, and they'll give you like $1 per spot, which isn't much. But if you catch 45 spot, like
That's
45
$45.
free dollars.
And
If you're gonna go fishing anyway, just put a separate smaller
yeah.
rod out and just catch a bunch of spot and put it in a
it's like
cooler.
it's like a rig with 2 hooks on it, and just
Yeah,
yeah.
put a up down. What is it called? I just called it an
Hydro
up.
No, so
I just
there's
called
a
it
thing
an
called
up
fish
down
bites,
rig.
and if you use 1 fish bite, you can probably catch 10 fish with one. 'Cause
Yeah.
they don't come off.
Most of the time. Most of the time
Yeah.
they do not come off.
Because there's like a mesh lining in the middle that's like
Yep. But they're also pretty hard to get on. So
they're hard to get off, bro. That's what's so annoying. 'Cause,
yeah.
I mean, it's like you're trying to rip it off, and because after they get wet, then they like, get all like mushy. and
Gummy.
when you try and grab
Yeah.
it like just like starts getting all over your fingers, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. So best fish to catch is what? Striper? What do we say? Striper?
Any bass, striper.
Any bass.
I want to go fishing for sea bass.
Dude, that would be so fun. And you do have to scale those, I think, unlike
Yeah,
most
like
fish.
put it on a boat.
Me and my dad are
Yeah.
actually going out on a charter boat and to go fishing, maybe on our week.
When? Oh wait, is it at like Avalon?
I think
Is it, like,
so,
the Miss
maybe.
Avalon?
Maybe, I think so.
Because I went on that. It was fun. I caught what? I caught an oyster cracker. They wouldn't let me touch it because it can bite your finger off, apparently. And I also caught a shark, a baby sand shark.
Bruh. We did meet some guy who caught two, like he caught 1 foot long shark and like a 1.5 foot long shark.
On bloodworms.
Yeah, bloodworms is crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
Saltwater versus freshwater. Last
Honestly,
topic.
I think saltwater is more fun because the fish are bigger and harder to like land. But freshwater, you'll catch more fish, and it's more beginner friendly. Like saltwater, there's more to learn. I feel like
There's so much more to learn. Like the underwater landforms,
Like
the
trough,
sandbar.
the sandbar,
Yeah.
and you have to like learn how to read that and where it is so you can find
Exactly,
out where all the
exactly.
fish are.
Mhm.
And it's like it can be like and like the baits. Fish are
honestly-
way more
honestly-
selective. The fish are way
Yeah.
more selective in the ocean. In
Yeah.
freshwater, you throw a worm out there, they'll eat it. But with the saltwater fish, they only eat very specific things like striper. You can catch them on like clam and like sand fleas, stuff like that. While like other fish, you can only catch on like squid or like bloodworms because that's all they want to eat.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching so much. This is the Real Deal Podcast. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
watching.
And that concludes episode number 1.
Peace.